It's high noon, and I'm looking for something spicy. Excelente. Spice up your life, cowboy. Hola, me llamo Grisgoat, and that's all the Spanish I know. Today we are building a Taco Bell-inspired Mexelente restaurant for our Planet Zoo builds. You can see that we added a restaurant, a toilet, a keeper hut, and a staff room all within this building. There will also be a Mexelente stand inside, so it's a very versatile building. So we're gonna add a skylight for our restaurant staff. This build will be up on the Steam Workshop, and I challenged myself to only use base game parts so everyone can use it. And the reason we have the restaurant with the Mexelente stand is so that we get the front counter person, but then we also get people to sit at the tables in our restaurant part. And now we're just going to add the floor tiles. The reference image that I was using had kind of a gray floor. It's been a while since I've actually been inside a Taco Bell, so I used a couple reference images. But most of the modern Taco Bell layouts are all this shape and size, it seemed like. So we're adding the modern windows with a purple trim at the top, using the opaque windows. And then we're gonna work on that little corner and duplicate the windows over to this side, which is going to also have the door on it. And here we're going to make the big metal door frame. So we're just using these metal clad pieces to build up a big rectangular door frame for us. And Taco Bell buildings are actually pretty cool because they do use several different types of materials. So they have like a rust, they have clean metal, they have, just a lot of different materials that they play with in their more modern buildings. So it was kind of fun to try to replicate that. And here we're going to add in the final height of the building, and then some accent colors and our drive-through window. Here we add our little drive-through window. And then these lights were actually made with 2 candles stacked on top of each other and colored black, because I couldn't find anything in the base game props that would fit. And I really wanted to make this user-friendly and no DLC required. And here's just a little accent wall that we'll work on in a little bit. And adding in our kind of rustic elements. You can see I have another building over to the side that I'm kind of stealing pieces off of. That's because I wanted to play around beforehand to make sure that this build would actually look good. So yeah, after playing around with it, it did look good, so I decided to recreate it and film it for you guys. Now we're gonna add just a couple more decorative pieces kind of along the outside. I think in real life they're made out of metal, those little trim pieces, but we just used a wood piece and painted it black. And now we're adding kind of a graffiti style poster wall I felt like it kind of fit the vibe a little bit. This is where we kind of start to stray away from looking exactly like Taco Bell and kind of branding the building to be our own. But we do add purple lights, which is very Taco Bell. And now we have the interior to deal with, so we're going to add these, the restaurant benches, paint them purple and black, and add in our Mexelente man. So with the restaurant being the way it is, I really wanted to have at least like a front counter like most fast food restaurants have. So that's why we have the restaurant and Mexelente in one. And then I decided why not, and I added the keeper hut and the staff room just for the doors in the back of the building and to give everything a purpose. Now here you can see I decided to center the whole thing instead of leaving one side open. And we're just going to center the lights on the table. And I thought about adding some different kind of lights, but I just decided to go with this kind of rustic light. Kind of bring in elements of the rust from the signpost out front. And now we're going to add in some more design elements. I've always seen these in game, but I've never used them, so I decided to use them. Nice little decorative pieces. They look kind of modern, but also a little rustic at the same time, so very cool to finally get to use those in a build. Then I wanted to copy the poster board idea to the inside, so we decided to decorate the bathroom hall with a bunch of posters and fun stuff. And I love these Indian posters that they have in game. They're just so fun to look at. And then we're going to bring that element into the dining hall also, just to make it look very cohesive throughout, and like that the Mexelente brand is kind of throughout the whole building. And then I forgot to mention that we also have the Gulpy over there. It kind of acts as a soda fountain. And now we're just going to add our doors onto our bathroom. That way we're not staring at the ugly tile down the hallway. Then I thought it might be fun to add some of these little character signs into our graffiti walls. Now we did have a bit of a clipping issue with some of the walls over here, but that basically is the building done. Now we're just going to add our drive-through. Which isn't going to be too much. It's just going to be a couple education boards that will both act to inform our guests in our zoo, but also display our food menu. And then we're going to add the little carport. And now we have our completed Mexelente restaurant, inspired by our modern Taco Bell buildings. Let me just fix up some scenery, and I'll be back in a minute. But first, let me show you how restaurants work. To link your tables to your restaurant, you're just going to want to click on your restaurant, go over here to the Tables tab, click on Link Tables, and then click on all the tables you want to associate with that restaurant. This only works with the provided tables in the Facilities tab, not the picnic tables or anything labeled bench. Hopefully that helps, because I always forget to link my tables when I build a restaurant. Howdy partners, and welcome to Mexelente. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also download this build from the Steam workshop. As for me, I'll be out getting something a little spicy.